Here's that incident between Mika Zibanejad and Adam Pelech at center ice that knocks Zibanejad down. No call on the play. For analytical purposes, I'd like you to take note of two things. One, how Pelech is looking over to his right and where his head is focused and where his body's turned towards. Because in the clip I'm about to show you for reference, that's where the puck is, I think, when he's focusing there. And now you see Zibanejad is down. And think about the timing here again when Chris Kreider comes into play right there. He's backing over the line, his Rangers teammate, number 20. Think about the timing of both of those things in relation to the clip I'm about to show you. Now, here's how the two players end up in their collision course at center ice. Pelech is in the middle of the slot there between the two circles, standing on one of the hash marks. And Zibanejad is a little bit lower and towards us. He's going to be coming up the boards towards the blue line. And think about where the puck is now in relation to the last clip I showed you. It goes to the corner, and instead of going around behind the net, the player turns back and he's coming up the wall. So Pelech is looking to his right, and he's starting to glide into the neutral zone and turn towards his right, focused on that puck. And the collision probably happens somewhere around now. And there's Kreider backing up slowly. He's at the very left of your screen in the face-off circle at center ice. And he's about to veer backwards and then glide backwards over the red line past Zibanejad, who's already down on the ice for a few seconds. So try and think about where that puck is in relation to when that all takes place. We have the collision and then Kreider backing up and going past Zibanejad laying on the ice. I think that jives with what Pelech is doing in the position he's putting himself in. I will say that it is very easy to make these things look like an accident. It is very easy to put yourself in the path of an oncoming player without ever looking over there. You just have this sense of where people are, and you can put yourself in a spot where they're going to run into you. Now, having said that, obviously, that sense doesn't work sometimes because Zibanejad does run smack dab into him without even really knowing that he's there, I think. But based on the way Pelech is reacting to where the play is and how he doesn't really do anything to defend himself or lean out, that tells me that this is at the very least a sort of put yourself in a spot where maybe contact might happen, but you're not really going out of your way to make it happen. So I would still chalk that up to an accident, even if it's accidentally on purpose, kind of. Because he just doesn't brace in any meaningful way for someone who expects to be driven into. He's very upright, very tall. He's half turned sideways. Like if that was a collision with any sort of speed, he would have been knocked clean off his feet. So I really don't think he would have put himself in that position knowingly. And like I said, based on the way the play was developing, I think both players ended up where they were for innocent reasons that are appropriate for where the puck was at that time. So I'm going to go ahead and say this was accidental.